There is so much pain around us today, yet we diligently pretend in everyday lives that everything is okay. And so earnestly we try to act normal, to look calm, even happy. And it happens, of course, that we somehow believe there is a difference between how we feel and how others feel. We feel terrible, but look normal, we think. Others also look normal, but they feel not so terrible as we do. When we answer "How are you?" with "I'm fine," we don't truly mean it, but probably others do. They act normal and presumably they feel fine. That is why our pain is invisible to others. But the truth is that our pain is invisible to others as well as their pain is invisible to us. What am I trying to say here? Things may look normal in Kyiv, but they are not so normal as they seem. Everyone addresses to everyone with the simple request to be visible and for their pain to be seen and ideally comforted. Sometimes it happens like a bolt from the blue, when one is just overreacting to another. It's not yet this way, when you can easily get a bullet instead of the middle finger, but be aware that it's likely that they will call on the police on you instead of asking for what reason you have a camera on your body, or when someone in the family restaurant starts hysterically shooting on the waiter why he brought such cold coffee, or refuses to pay the bill after eating their dinner due to the unreasonable price on it, even though it matches the menu. Nobody just says no to strangers or beggars today without passive or active aggression, and if you somehow manage to reject them politely, then these strangers, they might still overreact if you don't lash out at them with your pain. Their pain will be made known to you. But we are still really good at yes, and we are still really good at greetings. Everything is okay, we say. I'm very well, thank you, we say. I'm fine, we say. That recent art installation by Olexii signed Vitaliy Deynega's team for the Burning Man Festival in the Black Rock Desert, United States, was something that is really true about us. This artist made a massive sign that reads "I'm fine," one huge sign, made from many little signs: road sign, riddled with bullets; car doors, riddled with bullets; signs with the cities' names, riddled with bullets. You know what it is. And that's exactly how everyone feels in Kyiv now. I'm fine, but look closer and you see what my fine is built from. But at the same time, this huge "I'm fine" still lets us be indestructible. As an advisor to Andriy Yermak, Dasha Zarivna wrote about these two words, and I quote, "They're simple, but at the same time so profound. They seem to say that we are still standing despite everything we have had to go through. No matter how hard it is, we are moving forward. And even if it hurts now, we will say to ourselves and the word "I'm fine." It's about the strength we find within ourselves and the love we keep in our hearts for those places that have become part of our history. But "I'm fine" works only when it's visible. We haven't yet made these words huge and visible in real life. Instead, we say other words to each other. One of my former colleagues, a prominent blogger, is blaming Ukrainian Fashion Week now, accusing them in hypocrisy, that they are allegedly making donations to armed forces of Ukraine only in order to continue living their better lives during the war. But this accusation is not about them, of course. That's all about him. Here is his story. He comes from Donbass, and he represents their pain and feelings in the social media now, the pain of the people who lost all they had in this war. Not only their houses and cities, gardens and neighborhoods, they lost the whole world around them. And they are not interested in being part of other worlds, including the fashion world. They just want their pain to be visible, to be sure that they are visible. And they are afraid that culture of donation for someone here could be kind of indulgence, paying for right to close your eyes when somebody's pain, a way for others to justify closing their eyes. Another one, a war hero and a well-known blogger again, wrote an opinion that our war is not yet a war for everyone, but it must be for everyone. And he has exactly the same reason to write, that request to be visible. One of them made far-left statement, another one far-right statement, one accused fashion world, Another one accused civilians here in general. But that is not about accusation. It's about visibility. About everyone's pain being visible. But because of their pain, they forgot that nobody lives their better lives here. Everyone is filled with pain. Is the war in Ukraine visible to everyone here? Yes, it is. Is everyone pretending that everything is fine? Yes, that's true. Nobody cares or is just pretending. It's pretending. Okay, so is Ukraine visible for the rest of the world now? Is this world still pretending that everything is fine? Yes, it is. But everything is bad because of the pain, your pain. That invisible pain is changing you inside. While President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, demands decisions from you guys. He said, and I quote, "Every leader, every partner of ours knows what strong decisions are needed to end this war and to end it justly. There should be no restrictions of the range of weapons for Ukraine, while terrorists have no such restrictions. Defenders of life should face no restrictions on weapons while Russia uses all kinds of its own weapons. That is, request to have every demand satisfied, to have every pain comforted, and fairness restored, to stop this war and to ensure that Russia pays a real price not only for us but for every nation in this world. There is a huge damage here. So is the price. It's supposed to be paid in full."